Ah, well that might change things here. I don't think I want to fight you. I think this is going to be a bye, Susan moment, and we're going to get the heck out of Dodge. Turn 85 health, my man. It's too much. It's too much. Well, teleport scrolls are dangerous in their own right. I guess if I get sent into the final vault, I could just try and murder everything. After all, that has worked out so well for me in the past. Definitely no inherent danger or silliness involved there. Immune to electricity and resistant to poison. So what would we be using against you? I guess largely irradiate. We've already kind of proven that we cannot kill these high-level uniques without drastically altering our own levels of contamination, so might need to keep that in mind. With Divine Exegesis, is there anything I could do here? Chain Lightning is no good, Infestation is no good, Death Channel, not really. Unfortunately, not a heck of a lot. Transform is down to 7%. Oh my gosh, I want it. It so bad. Well, friend. Oops. Did not mean to walk towards you. That's a bad start to the fight. Don't do as I do, Kiddlywinks. Alternatively, so we could bring out, like... No, Summoning Scroll is bad against By Susan because they unfortunately... have, whatchamacallit? Abjuration, that's the one. Otherwise, you just summon Hydras, and you can hit. You're not fast, though. So if I end my transformation... and then just walk away. Break the wrist... and walk away. In fact, if I can like kind of strand you over here, if you could just hang out by these stairs for a while, Susan, I would appreciate it. Let's see where this leads out. Slightly better. I could get put into a bit of a nasty spot here if I'm not cautious, but I think we can make do with this. I'm definitely feeling it, at least to a certain extent. So let's try to weasel our way past our Hydra-loving friend down there. In fact, definitely just bring you upstairs. Okay, or not, you can constrict me. It's honestly your funeral. I feel like we've been over that a few times with our monster friends here. Eventually they'll learn their lesson, I'm sure. And what have we got here? Oh, hello. Hello, Louise. Don't need a geez, Louise, this time, because I'm actually pretty hopped up in the willpower department. Probably still should be a little bit cautious as to what we do here, seeing as how By Susan is likely going to hear any ruckus we make. You have to ask if I'm wearing American flag pants right now. I'm not, no. I'm not fully dressed for the themes of my jokes this evening. Though if I'm being completely honest with you, I can actually... I'll take that a further step. I don't even know what that reference is. I feel like it is something I have experienced, but has become just something more memeified than anything truly tangible. But my brain is really bad for that kind of thing. I feel like I very often find myself quoting things which I have no actual knowledge of, which is not a good thing in general, because it's only a matter of time before I say something horrible. It's Napoleon Dynamite. Actually, you know what? That makes sense. That is definitely something that I originally quoted from the source material, and then has just been lost to time, because that was a huge cult classic. Yeah, good old Rex. That's actually a movie I haven't seen in far too long. I'm curious where it would kind of sit for me watching it now, because you never know when you watch kind of movies that are bygone classics. Does Napoleon Dynamite hold up? Has anyone watched it more recently? Holy moly. Getting Force Lanced back, comboed with a surround. Now that's something. Somebody here is Dimension Anchor. Fortunately, 0% chance for it to work on me, so get absolutely dunced and trunced, my friend. But if I get shot over to by Susan, I'm gonna be feeling pretty roughed up. Oh. Okay, this is not a solution to my issues. But I can potentially make this work. What do we wish to do with you kids? Let's slow play this a little bit more here. I do need to wrap it up. But I also don't want to die. That's the rub. Therein lies the rub. One thing I should have done back when we were breaching in is use Condenser Vein, now that I think about it. Super straightforward solution to all life's problems. But hey, we're beyond that now, so here we go. The Bowling Dynamite still holds up the same as before, which is it holds up nothing, it just is. That is fair enough. I think that is a pretty apt representation of a lot of kind of that style of movie from that era in film history. A lot of things that just are. Oh gosh. Hello, Vajna. Okay, so let's pour back into our spell book. Is there anything here that is a game changer? Wait, I have Manifold Assault? Why didn't you tell me, Jenny? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have Manifold Assault and we have Dragon Form. Wouldn't this be the best time to find ourselves in a death scenario? 160 health on you, my friend. Way too much contamination. Cancellation would get rid of contamination, but also statue form, and therefore I'm dead, I feel. I think I have to start with teleportation. I'm tempted to try and... I was gonna try and ninja the rune, but I think we have to be slightly cautious here. If just to survive to fight another day. Okay, you know what, my friends, if you could both join me for a brief meeting, very important discussion down here. Immediately kill you, and same, and also with you. Okay, so we survived. Do I keep pushing, trying to finish off this vault? I don't love the Vajna's in there. That kind of ruins the game plan as I originally saw it. How much more teleport do I have? I have 2 more teleports. Can I even make it to this stairwell? The other one is still unacceptable because Susan has claimed ownership of it. But we can just breach our way into here. Then you're saying there's a chance. Please surround me, my serpent friend. Or not. I was hoping Guardian Serpent would surround me and give me slightly better efficiency on my irradiates. It's slightly a be careful what you wish for scenario. Speaking of which... Ouch. Okay, let's not move too quickly here. Don't like that you're hasted, my friend, but we have 1 blink scroll at least. And actually, on the other side of it... Okay, 2 pips willpower. Fear scroll is no way guaranteed. I'm gonna boop here. We have an exit out... Oh, we do not have an exit out the bottom. I repeat, that is not an exit. Okay, Mana Viper didn't notice us. This is good. I'm gonna heal wounds once just to put ourselves in not getting one shot as we pop around a corner range. Don't notice me. Don't notice me. Everyone just chill. Nobody breathe. Oh my gosh, you followed me all the way here? How did you know? I swear I was moving imperceptibly to the... I was gonna say the human eye, but I guess the Naga eye in this case. Do I dare leave this as a challenge for first thing next Sunday? Or before if we end up fitting in another session. Don't know if we'll have another regular session. I'm definitely, again, hoping to fit in some tournament play as the week goes on. Unfortunately, because I just took some time off work, I'm not actually 100% sure what this next week will look like, so I'll have to play it by ear a little bit and hope to see some people around for sure. Nagash has the better eyesight. They do indeed. Yeah, that's what I wasn't contending with. That's the important bit. You, my friend, can just get irradiated into oblivion, contaminate to -12, totally fine. Just an average Sunday. And let's take a peek. I feel like no matter how I slice this, it's going to be another set of trials, and if I give it some time, I might think of a better solution, maybe getting, again, Manifold Assault in Dragon form kicking off here. So with that in mind, I think this is where I will leave you all for this evening. Definitely had a heck of a time on this run. I'm glad we've somehow managed to keep the good doctor alive here, because it has been quite the adventure, to say the least. A bit of an interesting run, all things considered, especially starting off last week with just constantly running into obstacles that we couldn't overcome, and finally getting to the point of some level of comfort here has been pretty fantastic, and I'm hoping we can just keep that going up and up and up next week. When we get back into it, I'll definitely be back on Wednesday, not playing DCSS, but playing some Cult of the Lamb, and really enjoying that game, having a good time. There's also some fun Twitch integration that we just barely experimented last week, so I've been enjoying that. And otherwise, as mentioned, we will be finding some time to get in hopefully a few different tournament sessions, but we'll see how it all goes. And hopefully, whenever we come back with Kalimari here, we can keep them alive, keep chugging along, and maybe, just maybe, get through Octopode with another victory. We're getting real dang close to the end of this original series, and it's going to be sad when it ends, because I've absolutely adored the crap out of it. It's funny kind of mapping out the time it takes to get great player, knowing that I play pretty much consistently just once a week. Used to be for longer periods, so those early ones I feel like came out a bit faster. I had like 7-hour sessions, now we're down to 3.5 usually with work stuff, but still, it's a fun little roadmap to mentally follow along with from the start of my journey. I could repeat it online. That would be an option for sure. The one thing that I regret about not doing this online is stats seem really cool. Whenever I hear people talk about their stats, they know their win rate and they can see like how often they've won with various combos. I get a bit jealous, because for me it'd be hours and hours of pouring through all my old videos and trying to figure out how the heck I've done it in the past. But that's really the one part of it that is pretty dang sweet on Tiles. Probably some of those are greatly different now compared to when I first beat them. Probably, yeah, especially with this latest change even alone in all the dex builds. So it could be a lot of fun. We'll have to decide on that sometime in the future. We'll see how long it takes us to get the last few. I do have to keep in mind that Feel It and Mummy are still around, so, you know, a bit of a grain of salt with those combinations. We'll see how it goes, but for now we won't worry too much about it. And of course, we'll do a quick check to see who is live at the moment, see if it's anyone we know, or at the very least we'll probably search up some DCSS, because I'm guessing we have some tournament players at the moment. So let's actually do so. Rubbery Chicken is currently playing, so let's all head over. Give a warm hello to Rubbery Chicken. Always a great friend of the stream. Always have a very good time with them hanging around in chat. So definitely stick around, say hello, and I have live streams. That's better than online stats. I definitely think so to a point. That's what I justified it with in my head, is that at least is all out there, and if I ever cared to go back, I could do so. And maybe, just maybe, there's someone out there that's meticulously tracking all my combos for their own sake, but hey, who's to say? Regardless, let us start to kick off this raid here. To Rubbery Chicken, playing some DCSS. I would assume some tournament play. Again, stick around, say hello, and yeah, definitely hope to see you all either Wednesday, Sunday, or whenever during this week we get on. I apologize that it's not a bit more definitive than that, but I'm sure we'll figure it all out. I'll see all your lovely names again. I always want to say lovely faces, because lovely names doesn't have quite the same ring to it. It's a bit of a je ne sais quoi kind of situation. But let's get kicked off on the raid. And yeah, I think that's most of my spiel. We will be trying to put together a tournament team for any stragglers that don't currently have one. Definitely think about it. Let me know. You can DM me on Twitch. You can comment on the YouTube series. Whatever works best for you, and let me know that you're interested. And maybe, just maybe, we'll put together a squad here, an A-team of sorts, as we mentioned earlier. But regardless of all of that nonsense, I do hope that you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you out there, and I definitely hope to see you again soon. I'll see ya.